and inviolable character. It is our position that the bills are contrary to the constitutional mandate to strengthen and protect the family as a basic autonomous social institution and marriage as an inviolable social institution. The constitutional framers' choice of the word inviolable is significant. Inviolable means never to be broken, infringed, or dishonored. This points to the permanence of marriage as considered by the Filipino people as an inherent character of marriage since time immemorial. The Supreme Court in Navales versus Navales also speaks of this permanence, stating that the Constitution decrees marriage as legally inviolable and protects it from the dissolution at the whim of the parties. This permanence is likewise reflected in our family code, which recognized marriage as a special contract of permanent union between a man and a woman entered into for the establishment of conjugal and family life. Harmonizing the Constitution, laws, and jurisprudence, it is clear that the Philippines values the sanctity of marriage, its inviolability, permanence, and stability, which must be protected and preserved by the state. And these are precisely threatened and jeopardized by the mere presence of a divorce. We need only to look at the experience of other countries where divorce is legal. In the United States, for example, the numbers show an alarmingly high rate of divorce of 42 to 45%. This rises to 60% for second marriages and 73% for third marriages. And this could very well happen here in our country, especially with the introduction of the ground of irreconcilable differences and the mandate for summary judicial proceedings for certain grounds in obtaining a divorce. The ease with which divorce may be obtained will be destructive to the inviolability and permanence of marriage and will ultimately damage the family. This especially given the complications brought by a divorce, co-parenting, custody battles, divided assets, expensive and harassing court proceedings, lack of security for children, and the destruction of the children's relationship with their parents. To this point, Your Honors, studies have shown that those who suffer the most in a divorce are the children. Children who experience a divorce of their parents are likely to suffer adverse effects on their academic performance, physical and mental health, with an increased possibility to be exposed to drug, alcohol, and even sexual abuse. For example, on the effect of divorce on family relations, only 17% of children of divorce maintain frequent contact with the non-custodial parent, with 65% of 18 to 22-year-olds from divorced families describe their relationships with their fathers as poor. On the effect of divorce on academic performance, 25% of 18 to 22-year-olds from divorced families drop out of school. On the effect of divorce on health, 40% of 18 to 22-year-olds from divorced families required psychological help. And this manifests even when they become adults, as they would exhibit a significantly higher risk for depression. We have resources, Your Honor, which we have referenced in our position paper submitted to this committee. Finally, Your Honor, marriage is a commitment that the state must uphold as permanent because the welfare of the children and the stability of the Filipino family and of Philippine society depend on such commitment. And spouses should be given all state support to ensure that they are able to work on their marriage and preserve the commitment they made. And this includes precluding any possibility of dissolving their union. We urge this honorable committee and this august body to preserve and protect the sanctity of marriage and family life by rejecting the legislations that would introduce divorce in our country. Thank you.
And Robin, kung merong gustong itanong sa ating mga resource persons.
Salamat, Madam Chair. As a matter of fact, mas maganda siguro next time mag-invite tayo ng mga grupo na oppose sa divorce para magkaroon tayo ng healthy debate dito. So far nakita ko isa lang nag-oppose dito, si Attorney Arzaga, and I have just a couple of questions for you, Attorney. Halimbawa po, meron kang kamag-anak at yung kamag-anak mo ay mahirap. Babae po yung kamag-anak nyo, and araw-araw siya po ay nakakaranas ng pambubugbog sa kanyang mister. On top of that, yung mister niya po ay addict at wala nang pag-asa na marehab. Kailangan niya po magparehab. And day in and day out, nakikita po ng mga anak, ng inyong kamag-anak, na yung ginagawang pambubugbog sa kanilang ina. Now, mahirap ang po yung kamag-anak nyo. At ayaw na po talaga ng kamag-anak ninyo na makisama doon sa kanyang mister na sobrang pagkaabusado. There's no way that the marriage will still work. So dumating yung time, lumayas na lang po yung inyong kamag-anak. Lumayo na lang. And then, after a couple of years, etong si abusive na husband, binalikan si kamag-anak mo. Dahil si kamag-anak mo ay meron ng trabaho at hino-hostage, kailangan magbigay ka. Dahil kapag hindi, ididemanda kita kasi meron ka na ngayong boyfriend. Ididemanda kita kasi meron ka ng ibang boyfriend at kasal pa rin tayo. Ano po ang inyong reaksyon sa sitwasyon na yun? Hindi ba, dadagdagan ko, hindi ba it's about time na para mabigyan ng pagkakataon yung kamag-anak niyo na makapag-file ng divorce? Kasi kapag hindi, pag annulment ang pag-uusapan, wala akong kakayahan ng kamag-anak niyo because annulment is a long process and it's anti-poor. Go ahead po.
Maraming salamat po, Senator Tulfo, sa inyong katanungan. Una-una po, kami po sa ALFI, we commiserate with everyone, with women who find themselves in abusive situations like the one you described, sir. For us po, we would like to exhaust all existing remedies that women who find themselves in abusive relationships may avail of. For example, if the root of the problem is violence, we have the provisions of the VAUSI, Violence Against Women.
No, sir, I'm sorry, excuse me. Ang sinasabi ko na nga po, naghiwalay na. Wala na nga hong paraan na mapag-ayos pa sila kaya naghiwalay na po yung si Mrs. Okay, at hindi na po pwede ma-rehab itong si addict na mister. Ano pong reaksyon nyo? Kasi ang sinasabi niyo, nag-offer kayo ng option.
Yes, sir.
Okay, remedies. Wala na nga pong remedy. Unreconcilable differences na nga po. Hindi na sila pwede ma-reconcile dahil nga po, itong si lalaki sobrang pagka-abusive na.
Yes, sir.
So ano pong reaksyon nyo?
Sa amin naman po, sir, sa mga ganong pagkakataon po, maaaring yung asawang lalaki ay talagang psychologically incapacitated po na pumasok doon sa kasal at maaari po nating ipadeklara ito sa hukuman na kung saan sasabihin ng ating husgado na sa simula pa lamang po dahil sa pagkukulang ng pagkaintindi ng asawang lalaki sa mga responsibilidad ng isang kasal ay wala hong kasal na naganap.
Then, I'll give you a situation na ito po ay nangyari na po sa aking programa. So magpa-file si babae ng annulment against lalaki. Now, sasabihin ngayon ni lalaki, sino sa atin may siras sa ulo? Siyempre sabihin ni lalaki, hindi ako papayag kasi gusto ko kasal pa rin tayo dahil pinapakinabangan kita. At lalapit sila sa isang psychologist to prove na something's wrong with the marriage because one of them is psychologically incapacitated. There are times na kailangan pa magsinungaling ng psychologist para palitawin na may problema sa pag-iisip ang isa sa kanila at sino ituturo. Siyempre, magtuturuan, walang gustong umamin. Di po ba? It's very easy for you to say na annulment because you can afford. How about those people that who cannot afford? How about the poor people? Ikaw, meron attorney ka, kayang-kaya mo magbayad ng kalahating milyon. Of course, at your disposal, meron ka mga kotse, properties, alahas, money in the bank. You have those, I think. Pero how about those people na halos hirap pa sila maitawid pang araw-araw yung kanilang mga pangailangan, wala nang halos makain. Paano yun?
Yes, respectfully,
Kasi
sir.
madaling magsambit ng annulment
Yes,
because
sir.
kaya mo. Paano dun sa mga taong hindi nila kaya?
Yes, sir. With that, sir, I think it becomes incumbent upon the state to make adequate legal assistance available to any person, sir, especially for those who find themselves in such situation and have determined that perhaps the marriage really is infirmed because of the psychological incapacity.
Legal assistance?
Yes, sir. If it's
Okay.
possible, sir,
Uh,
to be provided by the state, sir.
a lot of people that came to me to ask for help, they asked for legal assistance but it didn't work. Kasi nga po, mahal nga po, kailangan pa ng mga eksperto. Kailangan po yung mga legal expert, psychologist, and all. And the government cannot just afford that to the people that needs yung maka-avail nitong annulment.
Yes, sir. In that case,
Sinabi ko nga sa'yo kanina, kalahating milyon po ang pinakamura ngayon para sa isang annulment para mapabilis yung process na. Mabilis meaning 2 years.
yes, sir. I think, sir, the state, the Congress, the Senate is not precluded from introducing legislation that would make fees for annulment affordable for individuals who are in need of it. And I think also, sir, this could be a multi-sectoral endeavor to help legal assistance available.
Bakit nila mag-introduce ng legislation para magkaroon ng divorce kaysa pa magpahanap ka ng pasikot-sikot? Kumbaga talagang ginagawa mo ng paraan yung isang baluktot na sistema.
Yes,
Yung
sir.
sistema na bulok na baluktot na mahirap kumbaga sa karpintero, hirap na magawa ng paraan ng karpintero kasi inaanay na, marupok na yung pundasyon. Pilit mo pa rin talagang ipa-reconstruct, pilit mo pa talagang ba't di mo na lang tanggalin na lang ulit yan at magtayo ka ng bago, which is the divorce I'm offering.
Yes, sir.
Di ba? I-overhaul na lang yon. Kasi really, Attorney Arzaga,
Yes, sir.
take it from me. I've been in public service of broadcast for 20 years, more than 20 years. Every single day nakikita ko po yung mga mahirap na kababayan lumalapit sa akin na nagsusumbong dahil sila binubugbog, minamaltrato, winawalang yan ng kanilang mister. Yung mga anak pupunta sa akin, nagmamakaawa dahil yung kanilang atay, abusado, nakikita binubugbog yung kanilang nanay day in and day out. Napakadali sa iyo, attorney, magsalita sapagkat hindi ka nananas ng ganun. Salamat ka dahil mayaman ka. Hindi mangyari sa iyo siguro yun. O sa iyong parents, never mo na makita yun. Ano yung mahirap na kababayan? One day siguro I'll invite you to attend one of my shows. Or maybe siguro I'll let you sit doon sa Action Center para ma-feel mo face to face. Mahirap kasi kung ano lang nababasa mo, kung ano lang nakikita mo sa Constitution, sige, okay na, I will adapt this. As a lawyer, of course, I don't blame you kasi you're a lawyer. Kung ano yung nasa Constitution, kung ano yung nasa batas, talagang you'll stick to it. But there are times na you have to relate to the people doon po sa ground. Diba? Yun nakikita mo talaga yung pinaka-problema. Dapat na-feel mo sila like me, face to face, I see them so I can feel them every day. Di po ba?
Yes, sir.
Maging po yung Constitution sometimes kailang baguhin na po kasi hindi na lang papanahon. So you've been mentioning a while ago tungkol sa mga batas. Kasi nasa batas yan. Yung binanggit niyo pa permanent union na must be upheld by the state. Marami tayong mga batas po na namyendahan na. May mga batas pa tayo na kinangalang ambyendahan pa dahil hindi na po napapanahon. Naintindihan niyo po yun, ano? You're a lawyer.
Yes, sir.
So this time, ito po yung sinasabing batas natin dapat mamyendahan na magkaroon na po talaga ng divorce. Di ba, sir? And then another thing also, tayo na lang po ang batas bukod sa Vatican ang walang divorce law. Buti nga po hindi niyo binanggit yung na ikaw ay galing sa religious group. Dahil sabihin ko sa inyo, yung nag-introduce ng Christianity sa atin dito, yung Spain, may sariling divorce law na. Di ba? Attorney, yun lang po.
Thank you po very much, Senator Tulfo.
Salamat po, Sen Rafi. And the chair also appreciates yung punto ni Sen Rafi kanina about having more resource persons na opposed sa bills. And for the record lang po, in fact, I was expecting at least 2 more. Mr. Jesse Garcia, chairperson ng United Church of Christ in the Philippines, pero nagpadala sila ng regrets. At si Sister Marisa Viri, na presidente naman po ng Catholic Educational Association of the Philippines o CEAP. Bagaman hindi po sila nakadalo din tulad ni Attorney Arzaga ng ALFI, pero pwede pong magdagdag pa po tayo ng resource persons sa technical working group. At kung meron din pong specific suggestions po si Sen Rafi, we will invite them as well in the technical working group.
Siguro, Madam Chair, yung mula sa